Hey, wake and bake. We're live.
Our live wake and bake.
Who said that? Miter, wake and bake, y'all.
Wake and bake,
A
y'all.
nice little giggle. Wake and bake.
Thank you for that, Miter. Thank you for that.
Some reason I'm very happy I had an extra hour to sleep today.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Do you have the time change too, Andrea, up there?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, good. I thought about that. I'm like, oh, wait. I wonder if you're hanging around waiting or if you had a time change also.
Oh, that's funny.
No, I love you give me extra sleep. I'm there.
I'm on it.
I am grateful.
I will do my part.
Yes.
Debbie's home.
Yes.
Big flying day yesterday. Big hugs to you too, Peter.
Good morning, Water Lily, Teresa, Maggie, and the rest of the crew. Thanks for joining. And from Dublin. Nice. Me liking.
Chrysalis. Good morning, all.
Virtual hugs to the whole gang.
I kissed a Blarney stone.
Whoa, I didn't know what you were going to say there. I kissed and my head just went, oh no, what's Scott going to say this time?
What's he going to say now?
The Blarney stone in Ireland.
Nice.
1986.
Did it kiss you back?
It's a stone, so probably not.
Did you have to wait in a big old long line to get up to it?
That wasn't too bad. It was a tour, so we all took our turn. It wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
I want to go to Ireland and
my son kissed it, but I'm like, no, thank you.
It's a lot of DNA.
Yeah, DNA, and I guess I didn't get the luck.
Oh.
Well, it rained pretty much constantly when I was there, so it was washed off.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It rains a lot. It rains a lot in Ireland.
Yes. Yeah. You been to Ireland?
No, I definitely want to go to Ireland and Scotland and Wales.
Yes. I would love to go back.
That's basically, and well, I've been to Britain, England, whatever. But the others I want to see. That's all my my family tree is all that area.
Oh yeah, me too. 99.9% according to 23andMe.
Awesome.
Dang. Yeah, I got some there too. According to heritage.com.
I haven't tried that. Let me get my brother and I a kit.
I'm sure they're all the same.
Because if your siblings, the boy's side can trace more than the girl's side, is what my understanding is, right?
Oh,
really? Yeah, I got the whole shebang, and things pop in on my dad's side a lot more from records and whatnot, but I'm having problems getting connections with my mom's side. You know, I punched in names and everything, and not much else comes up. But my dad's side, I get this and this back 1600, no problem.
I don't know the whole detail, but something about the male DNA. I don't know if it traces back further than female DNA. I don't know. I just woke up, kind of. Don't listen to what I'm saying.
That's interesting.
But that's why
Connie, of course, yay, Connie. She's our teacher.
Okay, yeah. So thank you, Connie, for backing up what I was trying to say. Yeah.
Interesting.
Oh.
Yeah, so I was going to do it, but I thought I'll just get my brother to do it because we'll learn more.
Yeah, I don't have I have, everybody's going to go, what? I have 12 brothers, but they're all half brothers.
Whoa.
Every single one of them are half brothers. So I can't rely on them to do 23andMe.
That's a crew.
Can I ask?
And then I have 2 sisters.
Was your father a donor or something? Wow.
But
You
all
sure there's
that.
only
So,
12? Are you sure there's only 12?
I know. There probably is more. No doubt. No doubt.
Sounds like a book or a movie. My 12 half brothers. I would totally watch that.
My 12 half brothers. Oh my gosh. I love them all.
It's amazing.
Yeah. So I can't rely on that. It's all up to me. But it's fun to see where all theirs go when they do it. And anyway, Arlene says, Debbie, thanks for suggesting Spirit Whisper, the channel. What a joyful man. And that Manny Granny video from Halloween was a hoot. Did you see it, Andrea?
Not yet. No, I must watch
Okay, so you've been warned.
Okay, awesome.
It is so cute. Granny Manny loves you.
Mark is awesome.
Mark is awesome. You got to see it, though. So fun. He is fun.
All right. Let's get into the muck and the mire.
Here we are.
The coffee muck.
Whew. Good to be home, you guys. Good to be home. All right.
Nice.
The thick mud in the bottom of the coffee mug. With Steve Bannon.
All right. We're diving in right away. Here we go.
Yeah.
Bob says, not Granny Manny. Spirit Whisperer says, Bob says he's from Lemuria. Oh.
We just say how much we love Bob. Yes. Bob is right on.
Bob is awesome.
Love me some Bob.
If you're from Lemuria, you go way back then.
Yeah. That makes sense, Mark. Makes sense to me for you.
Way back. All right.
So,
why is Garland holding off on the Bannon arrest? What the F is he waiting for?
I was hoping you were going to say it. Okay. What the is he waiting for?
Okay.
All right.
Let's check.
Let's see what's going down here.
Why is Merrick Garland holding off on the Bannon arrest?
I bet you're going to sing, Scott.
What the F is going on?
Perfect.
Too early in the morning.
Oh wait, I said what the TF? What the F? Well, I don't know, guys. Come on. This time change is really, I'm in a different vortex. I don't know. I'm an hour behind or forward. Where am I?
Forward. You're ahead.
I'm the one way behind all y'all.
All y'alls.
Okay.
Huh.
Okay.
Huh.
Garland. I'm just gonna tap in on Garland for a minute.
A tap on the shoulder.
Tap him on the shoulder. Ask him what's up here.
Huh. Interesting.
On the shoulder.
He's going to. The DOJ is going to. It feels like one of his associates, because they got a female, so it might be like Lisa Monaco or Kristen, whatever. He's got 2 women underneath him, but I got the star, the woman, and him coming in here. So they're going to, but why?
Oh, hi, Bobo.
Or it could. Oh, wait a minute. I read that wrong. there's that case that the judge is deciding on executive privilege and the documents coming out. I think that's the judge, or the emperor is the judge, Star, and then the Queen of Coins. I think they're waiting on her decision on executive privilege and whatnot. So I think it should drop after she makes her decision. Because I have it coming out. Ace of Cups, the Moon, and Six of Swords. As soon as a decision's made on the rightness, then the secrets can come out, calmer water, we're moving forward. I think it has to do with other decisions, and they're just waiting.
So what I was being shown, he has on his desk, they're all neat. His desk is neat and tidy right now. So it's, I think you're right, Scott. It's all neat and tidy. He has, you know how you kind of use those bigger paper clips on these file things, all kind of just laying there, all nice and neat. A lot of them, and they're ready to go. I just feel it's a timing thing. He's waiting. It's all ready to go, though. It's not him. It's not him we're waiting on.
Yeah, because it's like if you get decisions on other things, because it's been a mess the last 4 years, getting people to cooperate, what's the rule of law, you know, appeals and all that. What I sense is just want to get your ducks in a row so you don't have problems later, you know, because like I said, they're fighting executive privilege again and all that crap. So what do you think, Andrea?
It feels like it's really close. So we have the fire just about to get Bannon. Then I got the present. So that's what I mean. It's like it's really now. All the dirty money, the dark money. Then I got the river too. Like you said, what did you say, Scott? And I was like, that's what you the flow of it.
The flow of things, making decisions.
Coming to light and then movement. Oh. And Debbie, yes, I got the deck.
Yay.
Thank you to Suzanne. So you got the moon too. Yeah, coming to light and then the plane movement. So everything feels like it's really close and hot. A lot of dirty money. Follow the money.
I finally ordered 2 of them. 2 of them also. I'm going to give one away.
Of these?
Yeah.
Yeah, she DM'd me and said, you know, hi, thank you for talking about my deck on your shows, and they've been reprinted and
awesome.
Yeah. The notice I got when I ordered it said maybe the 1st of December I should have them. But yeah, I went one for me and then I give one away.
That's a great idea.
It's called the Deck of Character.
And literally, it's the deckofcharacter.com if you want to order.
I think that's...
Thank you, Greeter. Blessings to you.
The deckofcharacter.com. It's a wonderful, fun deck. So to me, this feels like they have what they need. It's really close. The fire is approaching Bannon. It's right. They're right on his tail. So,
yeah. But unfortunately, meanwhile, he still does his podcast and spread election lies, and I guess he's had Mike Lindell on lately, talking all kinds of hoopla. So
I'm gonna check in on Bannon just real quick since we have his name up here.
Go ahead.
See what he's feeling. I feel like Lisa just ordered the deck. Yay. I feel like you know, it's he knows the inevitable that he does not want to talk. So, and he feels it's inevitable that he's going to be charged with contempt. So he's just waiting it out.
Hmm.
Do you get the sense that someone's got his back? You know, I sense the worry, but he's like, I think someone's got my back, or like he thinks he can get out of it, not testifying.
Well, of course he's arrogant, but I don't know. There's got money several times. Money. It's the trail of money. That's
Yeah, I feel that arrogance too. I mean, there's worry, but arrogance.
Yeah, usually, he's just sitting there. Like he has no, I don't know if he even can feel.
Oh no, I don't think he's got any.
I was seeing rumors on Twitter that, oh, maybe he's been secretly testifying, and that's why they haven't went after him. I'm like, I don't get that.
I think that's on the table. I think I saw that the other day. Like if he can privately say some stuff, but he's not gonna go on TV and say anything. Like
No.
those juries they have on TV or whatever those, or the questions, or what do you call it?
Yeah.
Why don't we throw a couple cards because I was thinking once he gets in there, it kind of feels like a Rudy thing. I got so much dirt on you. I'm safe. I totally get he's going to flip on 45.
Bannon?
Yes. Once he gets in there.
They're just going to show him. They're going to show all the documents Debbie saw on the desk, and they're going to be like, this one proves you did this, and this one proves you did that, and you're connected to this, and you sent the money for that. And we'll be like, oh, okay.
I think that's what his arrogance is. All the dirt he has on 45, he thinks he can get immunity.
Oh, okay.
But if 45 doesn't have any power to give him that.
So let's check on that if think that's what the arrogance is. Because if he's forced to go in there, it feels like he lets it all go. I'm not going to jail for that guy.
No way. They're all going to say that. Even his kids are going to say that.
Jeffrey Clark pleaded the fifth the other day in his testimony. Okay. Worry, loss, confusion. Offer. He's definitely going to flip. Yeah. It's like the star, death, everything he has on the former guy.
Yeah.
So once he gets in there, he's going to flip big time. And I mean, I see the worry here. Then I have the Page of Cups coming in. So there's your offer kind of thing. Kind of a weird toss, but he's gonna flip on him if they ever get him in there.
Yeah, I got him protecting himself, so he's out for himself first over the demon. So he will give up 45 to protect himself.
Mm-hmm.
And once he sees that it's a sunken ship, like it's over. When they present all that evidence and that 45 can't protect him, he'll just be like, bleh. Here's some intel.
Yep. I do feel he it's all about him, and he's literally his whole energy is about defending himself.
Yep.
And you have the conflict. He's trying the whole conflict coming at him, and he's just there. He is trying to figure that all out. I don't know. He's laying low right now, with this conflict. He's gaining thank you. He's gaining deeper understanding so he can deal with his own protection the best he can. That was that. However, you have the 6 of Cups in reverse, and he sees that he's stuck in this position and he can't get out of it, and so there's not much wiggle room here.
Mm-hmm.
So he is going to end up turning on the farmer guy. And yeah, he and the story goes on, guys.
Mm-hmm.
The story goes on. So you have him here with that queen of that bitterness. The Queen of Swords could mean truth coming out or whatever, or just his own bitterness. And then him going away.
Yeah, it ain't gonna matter. The committee gets them. What's coming down the line ain't gonna matter. You're gonna get an immunity from the committee.
No. Yeah.
It
wins out in the end. This is at the bottom of the deck.
Hierophant. There you go. Yeah, he's evil. I mean, he's been doing this kind of junk all around the world.
Ew.
Ew.
Ew. Ew.
So let's see what so Judge Tanya, I don't know if I can pronounce her last name, Chucken. She heard the arguments Thursday or Friday, about Trump seeking immunity or preservation of the archive records. And from what she said, it sounds like they have no case, but she's got to release her decision because the archives are supposed to release everything the 12th. So is that going to be positive or negative on her decision? If there's any immunity or it all comes out?
So will Trump get any immunity in these files?
In these archive files that are archive files. Biden said there's no executive privilege. They can come out. 45 sued. It could go to a higher court too. But
can we take down this question so I'm not confused?
Yeah, I don't want to. Dang it. So, what's her name? Tanya Chuckton, something like that. She's the judge.
Okay.
She's gonna release her final. Okay. I didn't want to lose where I was at. Another question. There we go.
Oh.
Because once I move the screen, I lose the questions.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Judge releasing a decision. Morning, Ron. Field Maiden. Teresa.
So did you nail it down to a specific question, or is it over?
What's the judge going to decide? Is it full board? I'll go. Or is she saying going to, 45's lawyers wanted them to piece out every document and delay it. What's good, and she's like, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
You just want to delay, She's a pretty smart lawyer from what I read and everything, but So what she should be making a decision this week, definitely, because documents are coming out the 12th, scheduled to come out.
Is it possible they come out redacted, if that makes any sense? Like maybe the whole world can't see it.
Well, it's going to the committee, so we won't see it all. Like there was already 150 people that testified. I didn't know there was that many. We didn't know it. Reporters didn't know it. There's 150 that testified secretly.
Yeah, she's not playing. She's not playing. I keep seeing her.
All I need is three cards. These documents, 2 of cups, and our government. She's releasing them.
Yeah.
There's no precedent there.
Okay.
That's what I'm getting.
I love your cards, Andrea.
Wow.
It just came through for me. Yeah, I don't feel like she's playing around. She's like, oh no, we're moving forward with this or whatever. So I do see that it's all coming out. All of the things that are hidden and all that will come out.
Yeah.
On the former guy. And this is even better. So the truth is going to actually be known to the world.
Here we go.
Karma.
These documents are pretty bad.
Yeah.
Because it includes phone calls.
Yeah.
Records, notes.
It's dark stuff.
Yeah. It proves all the coordination with the former guy. 3 of cups, king of coins. That's my former guy card. 3 of cups is that coordination. 3 of swords, death. The powers be with the coordination with the 2 of wands. Yeah. It's gonna seal the case big time with those records. So you have the people that testified that came in voluntarily, and then you have the coordination of the records, and everything just falls together. This is going to be a huge moment to get those records.
Yeah. And
Poor Mark Meadows is going to be in big trouble.
the bottom of the deck, we have the karma. That is.
Yeah. I mean, he wouldn't be fighting to hide them if it wasn't damaging, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's obviously something there.
Water Lily wants us to look at this darkness.
Giselle's trial has been set for November 29th, 10 days after the bad
Full moon eclipse.
ass full. The badass full moon eclipse. Will this moon trial affect 45 in any way? That's a great question, Water Lily.
Absolutely.
Can we start with sleazy? Ghislaine, there has been some movement on that. I can't remember what it was, but like documents or something she was wanting to suppress. They said no in the pre-trial. Things are exposed. Their lawyers try to suppress something. I can't remember what it was, but the judge said no. Okay. With this eclipse, effect 45. That's just another worry going on. We all know he wished her well.
Yeah, exactly. You know what that means.
22,
Yeah.
22, 27. Well, it's, if you add it up, November is 11, 29 is an 11. So those are great numbers for things. If you add up the whole thing, it's a 9.
So will he be affected? First card out, bullseye. Okay, they had a friendship. He was amongst a group of them. So the friendship, making bad decisions, it's coming to an end. So she's not going to protect him. Plus, it involves corrupt or other world leaders or other countries, whatever you want to say it. Whistleblower, bad guy, and destroy.
Ooh. What's that card in front there?
Base the deck clear. So what she's going to bring forward in her trial, or some whistleblower, is going to reveal the bad guys and destroy them. And the evidence will be clear. This is my, do you know about my second deck?
Is this your second deck?
The clarifiers, they're here.
Oh my gosh, those are awesome. I was just like, where in the hell did you get that deck? That is awesome.
You took pictures from the internet?
I found a site of imagery and I put things together of photos or illustrations.
Oh my gosh, I am on it. Are those in the shop?
So I had to make a couple of revisions. So I revised them yesterday, and I also made an Oracle deck, and all the files have been uploaded. I've ordered myself a set of each to make sure they're perfect, and they'll all be on sale.
Woo!
I'm so excited. Thank you.
Dang.
That's awesome. So this is the November 29th. It equals down to a 9. That day is a 9 number, which is a day of endings and new beginnings. It's a day of completion. It's a, it's an energy of both endings and new beginnings. It represents completion. So this is a good day to have that trial.
Good day to start. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like a
trial. It's a beginning. It's
a lot of crap is going to come out, and yes, he'll be a target of it. He will. This eclipse. You know what? Eclipses hide something, cover something, but then, the moon gets revealed, right? So all the stuff that was covered up, that's going to go. It's all going to come out, and God help us when we hear about stuff.
Yeah, there's a worry there. But yeah, I got the same thing with worldwide activities, which he knows, but the 5 of Wands, the muck of the whole operation, and Chariot, all the transportation moving, people. Knight of Wands, and then the Emperor. It's going to affect him.
Yeah.
It's coming out. He doesn't want this to come out. I mean, there's a really worry there.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel
there's a huge worry about the outcome and who's going to testify.
All right. Well, we have the cave and the forest. All this hiding out. It's coming to an end. All this that's been hidden will be revealed. We have the wild woman. She's going to be talking about what she knows, what she knows,
What she's seen.
what she's seen, who's been in the wrestling ring together.
Mm-hmm.
The world's gonna know
Ugh.
who has been in bed with who.
Jeez.
Yeah, big. I mean, it is a gut punch in the gut. They're bulldozing. It's going to be a bulldozer coming through.
Yeah.
And leaving behind a river of tears. A lot of people are going to be. A lot of people are concerned about this, not just.
Yeah, that's another thing. I mean, like, why aren't other people arrested? Is this after the fact?
Possibly.
You know, like people that, you know, were involved, or clients, or traffickers,
Countries, you know,
countries. Yeah, I mean,
businesses, whatever it is that's involved.
there was a few big names that were arrested.
River of Tears.
Let's see. Is there going to be arrests after this trial?
Arrests. Like arrests of other like big names or something like that.
Right. People that were coordinating, you know, because
The result of the mass trial.
find proof of it, associates that were involved. I mean, there's been names out there, but they haven't been arrested or indicted or anything like that.
Let's just.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh. Whoa. There you go.
High authority people.
Yeah. In jail. Yeah.
It's coming. Tick tock, tick tock.
Got that one too. Just a matter of time. I got a big group of people that we don't know about. So the traffic ring, obviously, right? That we don't know about.
Jesus. It just gets better. The doctor's going down.
Yeah. It's not going to be redacted anymore. The names will be revealed, you know, photos, etc. In the future, they will look at that. They will be making more arrests. So the officials will be making more arrests of the bad guys in the future. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow.
Let's see.
I mean, when he publicly says to her, "Good luck," I mean, that's a threat. And why would he even talk about her? You know, why say anything? He was sending a message for entertainment purposes only.
Yeah.
You know, the interesting thing about this is I don't feel like, I mean, obviously she's stuck doing this. She doesn't want to be she doesn't want to be this person in this position that's going to bring down this whole thing. She feels stuck in that. She doesn't want to be that person challenging all these people, but she has to. So she's the one, and she will bring in that information in regards to all the connections. And but
you think she talks, or she through the trial?
I think through the trial, she feels stuck, but she's going to have to bring in that information. She has to. She has no other option. But she does feel she still will, during the trial, will still be deciding and trying to stay above it all, in control. She'll still be deciding there. She's not fully decided what she's going to bring forth, but she will bring it. This is the thing. She will. This is the theme of the whole reading here. So she will have to, but she'll fight it. Yeah, because she's trying to figure out what to withhold, what to share still.
Yeah.
But when she's in trial, I don't feel like they're gonna. I think there's good attorneys on this. She's not going to be able to just sit there and withhold things. Yeah, but look at this, guys. She's got everyone, and it's going to bring them down. It's same story.
What is that?
Think of how many of them are shaking.
The Devil, the Nine of Swords, and the Three of Swords.
How many of them are shaking in their beds right now? Wondering.
What's that gummy bear with the wings?
That's the devil.
Oh, the devil. Okay. Gotcha.
So they're coming. I mean, this is new territory. She's hitting with obviously, and the world's watching. The thing that I got out of this was, oh yeah, she doesn't want to be in this position. She doesn't want to share anything, but she has to. She's going to have to.
Yeah, after the trial's over, she can always talk for a sentencing deal. It's usually the defensive strategy. See how the trial goes, and then maybe make a deal before sentencing. So let's look at Jeffrey Clark, why he refused to talk. He went behind closed doors. It was like 2 hours, and
he just sat there.
He basically pleaded the fifth on everything.
And who is he?
He's the guy that came over just before the January 6th to try to overturn the election, to be part of the DOJ. And he tried to force state DOJs to stop the count or put a different electors in for Trump on mainly the 5 states: Arizona, Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, Georgia. So he could be in huge trouble for what he did. So anyway, he didn't talk.
An American lawyer who served as Assistant Attorney General for the Environment and Natural Resources Division. In September 2020, he was also appointed acting lead of the Civil Division. Former DOJ official Jeffrey Clark fails to cooperate. Mm-hmm. Isn't that interesting when the Department of Justice person doesn't cooperate with an investigation? Someone who worked at the Department of Justice.
I know.
What?
Well, the funny thing is, his 2 bosses, Rosen and Donahue, at the DOJ already testified. So he's in trouble.
And right. I love, this is what made me laugh is I remember this now, that he claimed to the committee he has executive privilege. Harley Girl wrote it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I remember that. I'm like, what? Oh gosh.
You see, a lot of these they're caught because they thought 45 was going to stay in charge, so they never thought they were going to be in this position. Didn't think they were going to have to be subpoenaed or asked to testify. They thought they were going to be all golden boys, right?
Right.
With 45 ruling forever. Get real. Jeffrey Clark. What's in the future for you, dude?
It all feels like they're just, he's going to flip. eventually he's gonna flip and Star Hulk starts coming out. They're all just claiming executive privilege until they can't. Nine of Cups. Here we got the moon again. So the secrets, but the Eight of Wands are coming out. Queen of Swords, Law of Justice on them. And then I got the Two of Cups and the Lovers, meaning he's going to have to talk and bring documents. Once he's fool's journey, illusions, delusions of what he did. So yeah, he's just worried about his own. He's just pleading the fifth until executive privilege is over, and eventually he's going to try to cut a deal on the big fella. I didn't get the Eight of Swords, so maybe he's got enough in his back pocket to save him from indictment. Because I didn't ask that question.
They've got intel on what he did, so they can show him what he did. It's going to come to light anyways. All the stuff he did for the Red Party. Eventually, he's going to have to talk. He's going to be super bitter about it.
Yeah.
But because of what they know, it's going to change his mind, and then he will go ahead. He will talk. But what he's going to say is he's not guilty. He was doing what he was told to do by the world leader, by the president. So that's going to be a lot of defense for quite a few of them. Hey, I was just doing what I was told.
Yeah, pretty much.
I just work here.
I tried to toss and clarify again. I got no jail card for him. Just
I did.
Me again.
I got the jail card for him. No worries.
Oh, good. Maybe I didn't shuffle well enough.
Well, the ghost of his past is coming out to get him. So he's no longer, that stability is going to disappear for him. They're going to lasso everything up. He's trying to create this chaos or whatever, being all like, I'm not talking, but it's going to come out anyway.
Yeah.
And so you have the glasses on the tongue, whatever. So it's all coming out. His ship is sinking. And
in the jail, yeah.
There's the jail cell.
Yeah.
So he's chaos. I tried to step in. He's kind of something's a little off with him. But
I tried the Kipper to clarify. Still didn't get no jail card. I just got him offering up again, changing his life, and then the gift of flipping. Doesn't want to come out for me.
Well, there you go.
But he's in trouble. We know that.
There's two directions this could go. If he doesn't, if they have to go after him and get this info, or if he flips. So,
right, it could be obstruction.
This is a good example of the energy still kind of up in the air with this. That if he decides he's going to flip, this is the direction he'll go. If he doesn't, this is a possible energy for him with that jail cell.
Very good point.
If they have to go in and lasso it, he's going to jail. If he flips with like what Scott's saying, then he can walk. This is a good example of that playing out right here on national TV. International TV.
International TV. Who's Avanti? I guess I'll look it up.
Michael Avanti, I'm guessing. I think he's getting what he deserves as far as Avanti.
Oh, that lawyer guy for the
Stormy Daniels, and
Stormy Daniels. Yes.
he tried to he got busted for trying to extort Nike.
We're gonna do a little bit of a deeper dive into the Baldwin one on my show later, but in regards to this.
Probably I would do 3 cards each because I feel different.
It's so different.
I'm just gonna try. Yeah, I'm just gonna try 3 cards each here. Let's see.
I'm gonna look.
Coincidence, former guy inspired. Oh, I'll just do it this way. Tell me when to stop. 3 cards. Avanti. Okay. Cuomo. And Baldwin. Okay. Avanti, I'm getting he did it for greed. He took his own 10 of coins, chariot, and Knight of Swords. That tells me he did his own battles for greed. Andrew Cuomo, I'm getting he was set up. It was a setup. 2 of Cups, Magician, and Queen of Pentacles. Some females is more of a setup with a Magician creating an old things, and there are some kind of partnerships there. And then there's woman energy behind it. So I think that was a setup.
Yep.
And then I think Baldwin was a setup also. Hangman, 10 of Swords, and Hierophant. Someone wanted to make him look bad, Hierophant. Someone had it out for him.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's governmental with the former guy, but someone, what I'm sensing here is someone purposely put that live round in for him to have. That's what my 3 cards say. Because with the Cuomo, I don't know if you've seen, but sorry, Debbie, just quick. With the Cuomo situation, they're finding out this lawsuit, whatever, in Albany County or whatever. There's some technicality problems, so it probably won't even go to court and get dropped. So go ahead.
On both, and again, I'm going to deep dive a little bit more on Baldwin later, but on both the Cuomo and the Baldwin, when I just stepping in energy, it was about being set up for sure. And it's interesting with the Baldwin case when it first hit all of our phones that this went down. That kind of dropped in, that it was a setup for him. And so I don't know the Avanti one, and I kind of was checking in, but I threw cards on it and got exactly what you got on him, that it was his own deal, greed. So you have,
Yeah, Stormy said he stole money from her settlement too.
Yeah. He got him himself into that.
Yeah, he's just a corrupt guy out for his own.
Well, I got 45 involved with Avante on some level. I definitely have him involved at Cuomo, bringing things to light. We have secrets coming out. Whether they're true or not, I don't know yet, but I'm telling you that 45 was.
Those cards are great.
And then Baldwin, I'll just put that up. I did a video on the Baldwin situation. I didn't post it live. I did put it on my YouTube channel. I just didn't put it because it's crazy. And I don't know if I should, we'll see what happens. What comes up. But yeah, I wouldn't say it was just a random accident.
Yeah. Well, that's pretty rare. You know what I mean? For a random accident like that. Whether it was chaos or not, to put the wrong bullet in is bad.
And I think that young girl, they're going to try to pin it all on her, the armorer girl. She's like 24 or something, but I don't think that's the case.
Yeah, there's someone higher than her.
You have a gun, you fill it with the blanks, and there's one live one in there. How does that happen?
And they all went to lunch for over an hour, and the tray with the guns was unsupervised, apparently, something like that.
Correct.
So who was on set during that lunch hour? You know what I mean? Who knows what?
Yep.
It's highly suspicious.
Highly suspicious.
Very bad. Oops. Yeah. Yep, Misty. That's what I heard too. Oops. He was told it was a cold gun.
Yes.
And
any actor on set
right.
wouldn't think that they're being, you would think they would be told if it was a gun with real bullets in it.
Right. I mean,
it's certainly not.
I would check myself.
I wouldn't know the difference.
Well, a little.
I'm not someone who would know, and I don't know if every
actor going on set and getting a gun, and you have someone explain to you what a dummy round. Why would they even have live rounds anyway?
Well, exactly.
Why do they have a real gun? Yeah.
There's never ever need for live rounds on a set.
No.
Ever. I'm just saying that. Never. So. Crazy. God. Sad. In just an instant.
Yes.
Life changed.
It'll get figured out. I don't see that young girl getting in trouble. I mean, it feels like she did her job, and like you said, they were at lunch or whatever, and someone else came in and switched. Something like that, but still, there might be some kind of for the lie round thing, like why they. I don't know. Did you hear anything about? Someone was saying like the day before. I don't know if it's true or not, that they were having fun with live bullets shooting stuff.
I think I heard it was the same day too. I don't know.
Same day.
It's a mess.
It's retarded. Someone's gonna pay. I don't think all of them. Lost all questions, but I have others. I was just looking. Oh, Miss Roberts here is wondering why so long.
I know. Why?
Why so long? There's so many crimes. Well, I've seen like on Twitter, some of the better people are even getting frustrated. Ex-lawyers, ex-people who worked on Trump cases. They think Garland's should be fired. What's going on? And now they're talking about, well, there was Mueller put out there's 10 cases of obstruction. You could arrest him right now on that. And they're all wondering why. So let's take a look again. There's so many crimes that are in plain sight. Is it deeper?
Well, that's the thing. Yeah.
Is it bigger than 10 instances of obstruction? Or they just want to put all 500 together in one big indictment? Does he want to just let New York play out first?
Well, and let's see.
Georgia's on his try to take over the Georgia when he called the AG there. They're impaneling a grand jury for that one. So Lindsay tried to do something too, and then we got 45, and there was someone else involved. Another lawyer. Oh, Mark Meadows. He was on the call trying to force things. So Fannie Willis is impaling a grand jury for that one. So that's moving. So now you can go if you didn't forget. Sorry.
Oh yeah. I always get caught up in what you're saying, and then I forget what I was going to say. But
I know I should have let you go, but
I feel no, that's okay. I don't want to interrupt either. So let's say you have, I have a made-up corporation here, okay, and it is there is some darks. It's a shady corporation, and it starts from the top, right? So if you're going to come in and take down a shady corporation quietly without them knowing that you're in there to take them down, take down that top person, that one person that you want to get to, and you're not going to waste your time picking off the doorman.
No.
Who knows everything because he sees everything. You're not going to waste your time with him. You're going to get in there and get all the information you can before you and gather, and then you pounce all at once. It's kind of like, just like when they do raids, they don't just randomly do a raid. They already have all the information. They know what they're going to get when they get there. And they know, they're not going to just raid because they want to, they're going to raid when they know, when they have it all together.
Yeah, because they don't want to tip anyone off.
Exactly.
Arresting someone first when they were not ready to get all the other information.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So.
I don't know if you.
Sorry, I need to make a coffee or something. I'm just going to put the kettle on. I'll be right back.
Oh, go ahead. I don't know if you heard, Debbie, since you were busy. Another Trump-Russia scandal company, Project Veritas, was raided yesterday.
Oh, yeah, I was busy flying. I missed that.
They were raided yesterday. James O'Keefe, the creator or whatever, and they're connected to Cambridge Analytica, Bannon, WikiLeaks, the whole deal. So they were raided yesterday. And
so there's still a game plan here, guys. There's still a game plan.
And guess who the lawyer is for Project Veritas along the way? The same one connected with Rudy that was raided a month ago.
Yeah.
Victoria Townsend. Rudy was raided. Townsend was raided. Now Veritas was raided.
All connected, guys. Wow. Yeah.
It's happening.
It's happening.
But you got to get the other ones first to work your way up. And Tom Barack was indicted, arrested 2 months ago. So it's not like nothing's happening.
Exactly.
Yeah, we want the former guy, but you got to get the pieces. So
Harley wants you to say who got raided again yesterday.
Project Veritas.
Project Veritas.
The guy's name that owns it is they're kind of a right wing thing too, funneling money and other stuff. They were connected with Manafort, Cambridge Analytica, back to Julian Assange, Manafort, Trump, Russia, everything like that. So Keith was raided yesterday. It's all connected.
Wow. That's big news, guys. That's big forward movement right there. How much longer?
Okay.
I do sense in my show the other night with Linda G and Kim from Intuit View.
Yeah.
I really it came through like I feel like the timeline has changed, and I feel like we're going to see a lot more of this because there's some kind of like fire underneath now, and I don't know if it kind of happened after this election, and all of a sudden they're like, okay, we have a little bit of a timeline switch here. We need to move a little quicker. So I do feel it may be a little faster than it was.
It comes up again. I think it happens 1st of December. I got the moon again. After this next full moon, things are going to really move on the former guy's family. It's all in the shadows. The magician and the king of coins and the star. And it's coming. Things start getting calmer. And after this moon, I got that a few weeks ago. Everyone keeps asking about it. And it's like, after this next full moon, it really ramps up on the former guy's family.
Hi, Kevin.
High Priestess Emperor comes out next. Jail. The jail card, self-inflicted. I really think you're going to see indictments in December. That's what I really feel. On the former guys stuff.
It's so interesting too because I pulled a timing card, and I love our team working together, Scott.
Well, it's a rocket. Wait, it's this.
So we have the snake, and the snake brings in those winding timelines. And I told you that I got that hit the other night on Friday night show about the timeline switch. And this is all about timelines winding around and switching. And then I pulled, guess what?
The moon.
The moon. So backing up what Scott was saying, it's like, after this full moon cycle. So we're looking at December, that we should be seeing some stuff coming out.
And the Manhattan DA has another grand jury set up for another 6 months on a different scenario. And the first one ends at the full moon.
There we go.
It ends just before Thanksgiving there. And then another one's being impaneled for So the first one was basically on Weisselberg and their grift of taxes. The next one, I guess, is for the property, the valuation and devaluation of property to grift off that way.
Right. Mm-hmm.
First one is personal. The next one's on properties. So that means the second one's going to be taken over by the next guy, Alvin Bragg, I think is.
Mm.
I think he's the one that's going to be the DA. Yeah.
You're so good with names, Scott. I can never remember.
Not all of them. I try to keep up.
That's a gift. It's a gift. I need to keep a list here so I can go, oh, yeah. Because I'm really good with faces.
Oh, yeah. Usually. Yeah.
I can't hang on to the names as well. And you got your coffee, eh?
Yeah, eh?
Hey, coffee.
Made a instant
A-team?
mocha cappuccino.
Ooh, the A-team.
Okay.
That's right, eh? That's good, eh?
That's good, eh?
I love Canada.
Yay.
Is there a Canada song? Oh
Like
my
a
God.
national anthem?
We want you to
It's
sing the
called
national.
Oh Canada.
You
Oh,
know.
Canada, oh, Canada,
No.
how I love to freeze in the winter.
I think that's the song. You're
That's
right.
it. Alex Trebek used to sing it.
Put electric tape over your water faucets, otherwise they will freeze.
What do you put on him?
Electric tape.
Thank you.
Electric heat tape so they don't freeze.
Because we cover ours with like all this like mush and covering, and they break every winter. So electric tape, huh?
Yeah.
I'm on it.
They're expensive.
Call that duct tape up here.
No.
Duct tape won't work.
Oh.
You have to plug it in, and it's a heat tape that you wrap around the pipe.
Oh.
Or you can get the
heat tape that you actually plug in.
Yeah, it's pretty expensive to run though, electric wise, but you won't break.
Oh,
Where would you plug it in?
An outlet, or have that extension cord, depending on where it goes.
It would have to be a really long one for me.
Where is it?
It's on the side of the house, and then the electrical would be in front of the house.
So these pipes are exposed, or just not enough insulation around?
Well, we cover them with insulation, but they still break.
Welcome to Home Renovations and Tarot.
I bet you we're going to get some information on this.
You can put the styrofoam. You can buy these styrofoam slinky things and just put it over the pipes. That helps insulate.
Yeah, we do the whole covering the pipes with all this stuff and tape it on, and
if you can get some straw tape. If you get some straw bales to put in alongside your house, that'll insulate too. Whatever.
Oh, straw bales, that might work there.
There's a way to do it without busting. Like just getting some straw bales too that just set them where that's a big insulator too.
That'd be kind of cute too, have a little
straw bale. When we were on the farm, we always had to do
the noodles. Yeah, bonsai. That's what I'm doing, the noodle thing.
Yeah,
cut noodle. It and I wrap it around and
also
add another out. Smiling heart.
Usually, like we always have these.
Oh, you're doing it yourself. Okay, well, I'll look.
On the farm.
What you guys are talking about?
Water, not having water pipes freeze.
We keep our pipes in the building.
Well, some are supposed to be outside.
In Canada, it's a little different. We got the pipes in the buildings, not outside.
We do have part of our pipes in the building, but this one is the sprinkler system and all that is outside, and
so
we get it blown out and everything, and do everything correctly.
So another thing you can do also,
if it's
something that sticks up, you can try to find like an old barrel or something, cut the bottom, and that air is an insulator too. Oh. So you got an open barrel. So you put the barrel there over your pipe or whatever, that area. Air insulates also.
Ah. Yeah, Marie, I do use like a pool noodle thing. But it's even better than a pool noodle. And I wrap it. Lisa's all, get a professional. Okay, move on. What's the next question?
Well, that's what we had to do in the farm because we had all these, the pull type water things, So every time in the winter, we would just put those old jugs or whatever we had to cut the hole so it's open bottom, set it over
Got
there,
it. Yeah.
and then
Jugs and
and then
pipes.
put bales around it and cover the
All
top.
right.
And they never busted.
Okay. Well, I have a lot of things to give a.
There's ways to help, that way. So
Save a bundle of money every.
Kathy D, I got this at Giant Tiger of all places, but it was a couple years ago. I don't know if they still have them.
I bet you could find find them online.
Yeah, something similar.
Okay, Jean says wrap pipes, electrical tape, and plug them into the long outdoor drop cord. Well, that's northern Wisconsin. That might be. I'm just going to have to do that. Just
yeah, that's another thing you do, but it is pretty expensive.
Okay.
They burn a lot of electricity. I mean, it ain't gonna double your electricity, but those things are expensive to run. But you can just plug it in when it gets really cold, and then gets above freezing, then you can unplug it too. Gorilla tape. No.
Oh my gosh, it would never come off.
That's not an insulator.
And not an insulator. And we would be stuck with Gorilla tape forever and ever. They sell.
Okay, I'm going to throw some cards on Ivanka Trump.
Good idea. Yeah.
How's Ivanka Trump? How's her week going to be?
Ivanka Trump. Let's take a look. Let's dive in. Ivanka Trump.
Will she use noodles or tape?
Noodles, tape,
Or barrels?
Band-Aid.
Band-Aid.
Ivanka Trump. What is your week going to be like, Princess Ivanka?
Okay.
Well, the bullseye came up first.
Winter Prep Channel. That's right, Pegasus.
Oh.
It's all good stuff. It may help someone out there. Oh, I can fix my water by doing this.
I'm reading all the chat. I love it.
This is your one stop for all your needs, folks. Tarot, home repair, coffee,
DIY,
animal care.
Ask me anything. I've done a lot of things being a farmer, jack of all trades.
Right on, eh?
Electrical, water,
A.
And in between my traditional job that I had to stop due to health reasons, I was a maintenance person. So I have a clue to all these things, but
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
All right, what was it? Oh, Ivanka, that's what we're doing.
Yeah, how's her week going to be? So right out of the gate, we got the bullseye. So focus on her. Focus on her and her friends, her acquaintances. What's going to happen? Redacted. What? Courtroom. Secrets. Going to court. This fall, she's going to lose. So there's lawsuits against her, which she cannot win. So what is she going to do? Interesting. Right now in the present, she's worried about the past. She's looking back at the past and seeing the stuff she did.
I'm just loving your cards right now.
Oh, I know.
Loving on your cards.
I'm so excited. I'm really happy. I love making stuff. And I just, when you're in your zone and just like, I love being creative. I like to make things. And now, I'm just yesterday from noon until 11:30 at night.
Yeah.
I was working on the finishing the one deck and finishing the other, and I couldn't have been happier.
And bonus, we all love them too. So that just
I hope so.
Icing on the cake there.
So yeah, I see some court trouble for her, things she did in the past, money. she's going to lose. She's up against it, so she's going to have to talk. Maybe she's doing in a grand jury, right? Maybe she's going to have to face the judge. So she's having a spicy week. Focus on her.
Time is running out for her.
Yeah.
She's gonna have to face the music here. She's gonna have to. This is throat chakra, right? The blue.
You're gonna have to talk.
Yep. And she's gonna reveal guilty money. But yeah, time is running out for her this week. It's gonna be noticed. But I see her focusing a lot on her kids too this week. I don't know if it's just. I don't know.
I feel like they've said to her, you're gonna be in jail for 30 years at least. You're gonna miss your kids growing up.
Wow.
All that stuff. So either you talk and you help us, or and
yeah.
I think
that could be it. I think they are using her kids against her.
Yeah.
I didn't ask this week. I just asked what's going to happen and going on with her now. Basically the same thing. Wait till after the full moon. But I got patience on all her connections. The 6 of coins, the money, which she's done.
Yeah.
So temperance, patience. All her connections all these years with her father are going to be changing with the Wheel of Fortune. She's trying to. She may be speaking, or has spoken, because next to that is the Page of Wands and walking away from a situation. And then I have the Justice after the full moon victory coming up.
There you go.
That's moving forward. The moon comes up again.
Yeah.
Justice and victory. So there could be the indictments coming, or talking, or whatever coming up. So they got everything they got everything within the family. They got it going on. 4 of Wands, 10 of Cups, 9 of Coins. It's a slow mover, but it's got the goods. And the partnerships here, the 2 of Cups within the family. So again, it's senses that heads are going to roll after that grand jury's done. Early December. I really believe it. It keeps coming up. Wait till after the full moon here.
Oh.
Jay Robert says, Andrea, I love that everyone can use and understand your cards.
Oh.
Lots of hearts.
I am too, but I shouldn't be surprised because it was, given to be used, right? It's not like I'd like to take credit for it, but it was a download. So, it was given to me to give.
Love it. I don't think that she'll do the pregnant card to avoid jail. They don't care. They don't care if you're pregnant or whatever. You go to jail.
Yeah.
That isn't.
That thought. Yeah, that thought. Anytime I've read on her, that thought hasn't come up since last year.
Mm-mm.
I think this is the last time I've seen anything about a pregnancy thought. Anytime I read on her. It was in her mindset, though. I really felt so.
Mm-hmm. Well, they're going to try anything, right?
Yeah, but it won't. I think they know now that that's not even that's not how it works. You go to jail whether you're pregnant or not, or nursing.
But I'm Ivanka, and I have 3 other kids, and I'm pregnant now, and I can't. It wasn't me. It was Dad.
It doesn't work anymore.
Hi, Luna. She must be happy you're home.
She is.
Yeah.
So
home.
Yeah, she gets a little. If I'm gone too long, like I was gone 2 weeks. Towards the end of it, she gets really irritated and bitey and like teenagey, like,
Yeah.
and as soon as I walk in the door, her whole countenance changes.
Aw, Luna.
Precious girl.
Will
Yeah,
Trump
but
be successful? Delay
you know, like before with the delay tactics, appeals to courts, da, da, da. I get a no.
Mhm.
The moon sure likes to come out today. I got moon,
Oh, look at that again.
10 of wands. So those burdens are over after the full moon. There's some joy celebrations with the 3 of cups and death. And the Knight of Coins comes out again. Walking away from the delay tactics. It won't work anymore, according to this.
Not on everything. Not on everything. It won't. You know, he knows the system, you know, and what you can do to continue to throw
Yep.
in these delay things. But and so I'm getting that it's not going to it's not going to work on everything. And I also see they're highlighting depending on the judge, because don't they have this final say on it? You know, they present like this delay tactic, and they're like, okay, you have 6 more weeks to check on that, and they bang their thing or whatever. They can say, nope, we're done with this. You need to whatever right now. Isn't it up to the judge?
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of been his business tactic, you know, before being a president. You know, you just drag things out in court till the other person can't anymore. They run out of funds or whatever. But now he's dealing with the government. That's a little different. They're not going to run out of funds, and they're not going to stop.
Right.
Yep,
So I've got the watchdogs and the elves. They're all over him. His universe is about to go upside down. The blood is on his hands. And he can try all these tactics like a little crazy teenager. Band-aid tactics, right?
Oh, there's the Band-Aid.
Right? But it's not going to work. He is the big whale, and they're coming after him.
He's the big whale. Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna harvest this. They're gonna get it done. They're gonna get it done. And also, he's gonna reap what he sowed.
Oh yeah, that's a good one for that.
Right?
So yeah.
Bye bye, Donnie.
It's not gonna work. Yeah.
His little snowstorm tactic is not gonna. The truth is gonna come. He can't snowstorm anybody anymore.
Yeah.
And yeah, karma's coming out. His love for the dollar and all that. He's not going to hide anymore.
No.
However, I feel like, you know, some things will be held up for forever, but not everything.
Not everything. The craziest, I mean, there's been a lot of crazy things said, but when I heard the other day that they thought he was going to be president again on November 3rd, and John JFK Jr. was going to announce it and be his running mate or something. I mean, what? And then what do they say now? Because it didn't happen. Or was it November 3rd or 4th it was supposed to happen? So what are they saying now? Like, and they believed it. Some of them believed it.
Yeah, they do. They totally believe it. There's many people who believe that.
Like, it's so outrageous. It'd be one thing to say, okay, he's going to be president again on the 3rd or the 4th. Okay, that's one wild thing to say. Okay, didn't happen. But to say that John is going to come back and announce it or be his running mate or whatever, like, okay, now you've really just, that's too far. Like, what?
Exactly.
So Lisa keeps asking about the Aubrey case, the trial.
Mm.
It says there was 11 white,
Oh, sorry.
11 white jurors and 1 black.
Oh, yeah. Oh
Oh,
my gosh.
that doesn't sound right.
It isn't right. And
Well,
the judge even felt it wasn't right.
it's not right, but if we were on that jury and we're white,
Yeah.
we would be balanced. And so let's hope that those 11 white people are of sound mind and not racist or anything, and that will listen to the facts.
So,
But that doesn't sound like a jury of your peers.
No, it's not a jury of your peers.
No. Is that a jury of the cop peers or not the cop, the bad guy peers? You guys that did it? That wasn't a cop one, right? That was those guys.
No, the 3 guys that.
Yeah.
This is so confounding. Their case that they're throwing out there is that, we were trying to protect our neighborhood. Oh, so you stalked a black man and killed him because you didn't want him to break into your house? So you kill him.
You could
This
have
is
called
called
the
a
cops.
lynching. This is
Yeah. Why didn't you just call the cops and say we see someone suspicious? Instead, you
exactly follow the law.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! Don't even get me started on this one.
No.
Oof.
Pretty much.
No.
Okay, let's take a look. Oof.
And I'll tell you this much. Even if it was someone breaking into homes and stealing, you still don't do that.
You still don't do that.
You still don't. So there's no defense. That's not a defense.
It isn't. It's just madness. I can't even. I can't even.
No, now I'm just angry.
And
you want to stop him and not hurt him and take him to the police? Okay, maybe, or wait till the police get there. But you don't. You don't shoot him. You don't kill him. You don't hurt him. You don't do anything.
Yeah, citizens arrest. Got it.
Yeah.
It doesn't involve killing. But still, so weird and wrong.
So what's going to happen? Is that what we're looking at? What's the verdict, or what do we?
Yeah, this would be a fair outcome for Aubrey.
Okay. Is it going to be a fair outcome for?
Well, it's never going to be a fair outcome, is it?
No. No.
And every time our system does something ridiculous like this and put 11 white jurors and 1 black, it's just another stab right into the family's heart. And the whole systematic madness. Yeah. Oh, you guys got me riled up.
Oh, I know. I'm angry too. So let's turn that anger into love.
Yes, let's turn it around.
Send love to that jury that they make the right decision despite any outside influence, etc.
There's been so many cases. Is this the case where an officer killed him?
No, it was 3 guys. It
was 3 guys in the neighborhood who took it upon themselves to stalk this guy down and kill him because they didn't want. They felt like they didn't want him. They were afraid he was going to break into their homes.
Oh, okay. So they beat him to death?
No, they shot him.
Did they? Okay.
And the one guy videotaped it, I think.
And it's on videotape, yeah.
Okay.
They chased him down with their cars. They're hillbillies. I hate to say it.
All right.
They're if you want to say it, they're not like they weren't 3 men in suits from
right. They just
Wall Street.
Gotcha.
I don't like the outcome I see, so I'm not going to say anything. Hope I'm wrong.
This is bigger than just
Retired. One was an ex-retired chief of police and his son, for real.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
well, that's why there's going to be a problem with the trial.
Retired police and his son, and then like a neighbor guy.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
And Ahmad was out
jogging,
doing his jog, and they cornered him with with their cars and whatever, and they got out and
Gotcha.
yeah.
So
But
that's why maybe he thought he didn't have to call the police. He was the police. He used to be the police. But even still, you don't do that.
The overall energy is difficulties. Two of Cups and the government. Kind of like because he's a police officer. Kind of like because he's a police officer. There definitely needs to be a change.
Yeah.
Within society, officers and whatnot, because it's wrong what's going on. Devil, Hangman, and 10 of Swords. That's in the past. It's like it makes me feel like there's no justice, right? It's saddening. For too long, these kind of cases and whatnot have been just wrong with the devil here. The Six of Cups and the Ace of Cups. It's like it makes me feel like it was on the wrong side of justice all this time. So this is a past scenario getting in here. But there is going to be some kind of change in this one. With the Six of Pentacles, Three of Cups, and the Star.
Yeah.
So there is going to be some kind of change in justice coming.
Yep.
My ending is Empress, Seven of Pentacles, and then the Ace of Wands and Ace of Swords. That means fair. Plucking out the materials with the Seven of Pentacles and everything in the case. Empress is your loving, creative, nurturing. Sword of Truth, Sword of Actions. So it feels just. Even though it feels corrupt, it's showing it's going to be just in my throat.
Yeah. It's interesting because I got a lot of major arcana cards in this throw. So it's bigger. I feel like this is a part of our shift and enlightenment. Maybe we're supposed to feel this, what we were feeling, Andrea, that we're supposed to feel this rage. Feel it. Make change. I do feel that even the jurors sitting there are facing some of that. But we have the Star, so that's bringing in. Let's stay in this place of hope, like Andrea, like you were saying, and love. And I see positive changes coming out of this because it's not been good. Our system has not been good. So I do feel with these two cards next to each other, let's have hope and for these changes. We have we have judgment in reverse, and then the Fool coming in here, and so it's like having to face that, self-examine, face that reality. We all need to do that as a globe, and move forward, makes new beginnings, take the risk and lead with love, whatever, know the truth. But the outcome, you guys, I do feel I have the victory and the Ten of Pentacles coming in there. So I feel like with that Ten of Pentacles, that's everybody coming, that jury coming through.
I wonder if there is a, what do you call it when there's a decision made and then can you try it again?
If there was a mistrial, you mean?
Yeah, maybe because okay, I'm hoping that's what it is. I'll show you what I see.
You can't appeal. They can't appeal to
you can appeal because the jury was bad, whatever.
Perhaps, yeah. So the jury someone on the jury knows these guys. Okay, they're familiar with the defendants, possibly a female, which may be why the jury's tampered. Not sure. There's going to be new false evidence given. Now that could be the woman too. She might be a testifier, or she's on the jury. I'm not sure. But what I see is getting away with it. The defense of they were trying to protect themselves or their community works. They're quite happy with themselves. I hope that's wrong. Or there's a mistrial. And then,
right. So
and then your version, you guys' version comes
right. Through. And again, this is this is playing so much deeper, guys. This is not just, this trial is going on, yes, but what's happening within the shift is so much bigger.
Right.
And again, we need to feel this. We need to feel the anger. We need to feel the rage on the injustice of this to make the change. When we first tapped into this, of course, I went to George Floyd because the injustice of what happened, but it opened the curtain to change, right? And this is still part of opening the curtain to change. So the trial, things might go like what you're saying, Andrea, where, they may need to, restart with a new jury of his peers, because this isn't a jury of his peers, right? So they could use that as, this is, we're making a motion that this is
it wasn't fair,
not a fair trial. We're going to do this again. This could be going on and on and on, but it's for a higher purpose, to bring us all into the light and understanding of our human existence together. So that could be part of that. Hopefully, like you said, Andrea, hopefully we come into that awareness before, because it's already so hard on the family, right? And everybody, that
well, the rest of the world knows.
We can come to the enlightenment before,
whatever happens in that
world,
in that courtroom, we all know it was wrong.
Well, right. Yeah.
So whatever, I hope, so either someone on the jury is related or knows that family, and it'll be found out, because if the verdict comes back innocent, there's going to be an eruption. Right? And people are going to dig into it, and they may find out that someone was, or one of the testifiers or someone on the jury was connected, and then it's a mistrial.
Yeah, something. Or if we can come to our enlightenment before then, we can avoid all this madness. Yeah.
Let's get the jury to be enlightened and find the right.
Exactly.
Lots of thinkers about a mistrial. Oh, Hope no one was injured there, Connie. What planet do these people come from?
And he was running. He didn't have a gun. He wasn't carrying anything from a house like he stole something. You know what I mean? Complete garbage. And again, even if he did, even if he stole a diamond ring, even if he, you know what I mean? You don't do what you did. You don't kill somebody.
One juror said that the wife of the police officer goes to his church. So there's your connection.
So then the
Wow.
the female connect. So maybe she knows some of the jurors.
Well, the wife of the police officer who's on trial knows one of the jurors.
Yeah.
Goes to church with them.
Well, there you go.
Good Lord.
Club right there. He should have been ousted.
That should have been vetted long before this.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh, she says, oops, wrong case.
Oh, wrong case? Oh, okay.
But that kind of thing is going to come out. Something like
that.
Oh.
Well, yeah, that would have been like a big faux pas. And if we already knew about that they would have already taken her off the...
Yeah.
Okay, what time is it?
Well, there's lots of yucky going on there. Anyway.
Some bad stuff. Oh, there's a lawsuit filed. There's a lawsuit filed by an ex-Arizona female House member. She was shot back in 2011, so she be incoming rights. Anyway, she found out through her investigation that the NRA funded, this is positive proof, so this is moving forward, that the NRA funded money into the Republicans, Trump and Josh Hawley, for the 2016. And she started her own foundation. I can't remember her name right now. I could look it up quick. But just want to look into that case. What's going to happen with this case? She's filing against the NRA.
Is it Gabby Gifford?
Yes. Gifford, yes. And she, like I said, she says right out, one is Josh Hawley. Where'd it go? Yeah, there it is. Yeah, Gifford retired from Congress, was shot point blank range, 2011. Nonprofit group pursuing the actions against the NRA in an apparent coordination since 2018 when it filed a complaint with the Federal Election Commission. The NRA broke campaign finance laws by using shell companies to funnel money to Hawley, Trump, and other Republican candidates. So let's see how Gifford's going to come up.
She funneled it, or I don't know the question.
Yeah, can you?
The NRA funneled money, illegal campaign finance rules through shell companies to the Republicans.
Yeah.
So she filed suit
against the NRA.
Against the NRA.
Oh, okay.
And that would also bring down within that these Republicans took illegal contributions through the NRA, trying to hide through these shell companies.
So is her case going to win? Is that what you mean?
Yes. How's this case going to go?
How's the case going to go? Okay.
Against the NRA. Right. The NRA tried to file bankruptcy.
How's this case going to go?
James goes, Can't believe they're still part of anything.
And who is she to bring this forward? Gabby
Oh,
Gifford?
so Gabby used to be a senator a long time ago, and she was doing wasn't this Arizona? She was doing a rally, and a public and a guy came up and shot her in the head, and she survived. Yeah, and but a long road of recovery, of course, and obviously she had to give up a lot. You've been shot in the head. It was at a Safeway store, right, Connie? Yeah. And so it was just a little rally, and this guy came up and shot her in the head. She was a congresswoman, yeah.
So she's making the case now against them?
Against
her nonprofit group, yes.
Okay. My goodness, that poor woman.
She was right next to the University Medical Center. That's right, Connie. So they were able to get on it immediately.
Get it? Oh, I have goosebumps. Wow.
Oh, she was a representative? She was, okay. All right. Well, she was something. It was devastating.
My God.
Yeah, there was others hurt, injured. And Connie said there was a girl killed too.
That's right.
Jeez.
So sad. Wasn't it a young person, like somebody young?
Somebody said a young girl.
Yeah.
My goodness.
She's married now to Senator Mark Kelly.
And that's what people in chat are saying. Didn't know that.
First three cards.
Linked to
proof linked that the Republican Party was linked to that money.
There you go.
Holy.
You got the link. LinkedIn.
Also links to other world leaders or other countries. Probably this guy.
Oh.
Booty cakes, perhaps, for entertainment purposes only.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna help. In a larger scale of like what the dark money thing. It's going to help within the dark money, like they were talking about what Senator Whitehouse is talking about all the time. But the two of the best, I got all the best cards per se, as far as culmination of things and the world. The Wheel of Fortune, the world, and the Empress surround this case. Many things are coming down. Where the money's coming from, with the Six of Pentacles and Nine of Pentacles showing up here. The Sword of Truth's coming out. Ten of Swords on the NRA. It's been in a battle for a long time. Not only the NRA, but there's some darkness involving a woman here also. It could be going back to the Rebecca Mercer contacts and whatnot. There's a dark woman in the background funneling money in secret that hasn't come out yet with the Seven of Cups here. But yeah, it's a very good outcome. It's going to help in the greater scheme of everything. With NRA, we got Tish James working on the NRA.
It's like they don't want to look at the blood on their hands, they don't want to identify themselves with that. Like, it's like they don't connect themselves to that, but truly the blood is on their hands. They're going to have to take a look at that.
I just excuse me quick. I just got the hit. Wayne LaPierre's wife is being scrutinized now too.
Mm.
I just remembered that. It just clicked in. I think that Queen of Swords is who it is.
Mm.
Because, he took all the money. He was doing all these fancy vacations. Da da da. It has something to do with the head of the NRA's wife. I think that's where I'm going. Where I got that from.
Yeah.
So, continue.
Well, this is a continuation of the war against guns. You can't get clearer than that.
Nope.
But, bringing right here in the middle, you have the angel wings. And you start off the reading with the war against guns and bringing more divine understanding behind it and above it and bringing it all to light. So this case, I feel, will be doing some of that and bringing just another, but more significant light in the war against guns and the NRA and some of the dark stuff going on in there. They're going to have to take a closer look at all of that.
Mm.
And coming to the deeper understanding of, again, the blood on their hands. I don't know that they're ever going to be able to see that.
Well, they don't think they do anything wrong because they're above it all, right?
Yeah, they're above it all. They don't connect
that,
all these people, blood on their hands. So it looks like a 10-year-old girl was killed that day. A judge that was there was killed that day, and her aide
terrible
was killed that day. So their blood is on their hands, and they need to see that. They need to take a good look in the mirror. Anyway, it's big, you guys. It's heavy feeling I have with this reading.
Yeah, it's amazing how they got away with it for so long.
And yeah, so part of that is finding that. I know we were going towards the finding the money, but this is what my team brought out is in this. But trying to figure out dark money, yeah, they'll find it. But I feel like haven't we always known that? It's like
I didn't realize I was muted. I'm sitting here talking. My camera. Thanks for telling me, guys.
Oh, I didn't even see that. I thought you were awfully quiet. It's like having that uncle that drinks too much and no one talks about it. It's like, oh, it's just him. It's just that uncle that drinks a lot. This is kind of the same thing. It's like, oh, it's just the NRA. They've always given money to the to the Republican Party. They've always done that, to get their in. We already know that. We already know that. It's like one of those.
But then Letitia James is like, hey, guess what? These guys are making millions and millions. And where did that come from? And how much more is there?
Oh, wow, Roland. I didn't know.
Wow. Oh. Wow.
Yeah. So I feel like
Thanks, Howard.
this war against the NRA is gonna make some big changes.
New York's taking it down too. It's all part of the process. A lot of heroes coming out.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think we're going to end her on that note.
All right.
We're at 2 hours already. Crazy.
Woo.
You save a few questions for your show.
Yeah. We'll cover the rest. Yeah.
Awesome.
I got a whole bunch you can get into if you want me to.
Yeah. Pass them on over.
I just write things down and I see it, and then a lot of times you just end up taking your questions and clarifiers, and it goes so quick. You could do this all day.
Lots going on.
Well, Sharon, they couldn't file bankruptcy. That was denied. And they didn't. They couldn't move their headquarters. Just James shut that down.
Thank you for hanging out with us, Shield Maiden.
What the deck? Oh. This is the last deck I was using. That's the Illuminati.
Illuminati.
That's the last deck I was using.
Love that deck.
The old trusty Illuminati. I really like using that on mysteries a lot. It feels like it brings, with the pictures and how it is, it feels like it brings out the darkness and the secrets more than any other deck with the pictures.
So my card for everyone coming from awakening our consciousness, you are not your thoughts. You are simply aware of your thoughts. So don't take on and become your thoughts. Just be aware of your thoughts. I absolutely love that.
Yeah.
You are not your thoughts. Just be aware of your thoughts.
If you're feeling alone, like in the dry desert, something where you just, things don't feel great, just know, because I got 2 cards coming out, that the Golden Palace is there. So keep going forward. Pass through that dry desert to the Golden Palace. Don't give up hope.
I got the Magician for the day.
Yay.
Nice.
You can do anything. Take charge of your life. You can manifest what you need to be successful. So that's
Perfect.
what it says on the Magician card.
Beautiful. Yay.
Yeah, I was going to try to type it, but someone asked me about Aaron Rodgers, and I'm like, don't even get me started with Karen Rodgers. I am a sad, sad Packer fan.
Oh my gosh, that's a good nickname.
Yeah, it came out. Someone
I
put a picture of him smiling with an earring and an over thing of a woman and put down Karen Rodgers. K-A-N Rodgers. It was like, oh, yeah.
It's
not
broken
gonna
a lot of people's hearts, I can tell you that.
It's not a good look.
No. Oh, well.
Yes. He's an embarrassment now.
Broke a lot of people's hearts.
Not Aaron. It's Karen now. It's Karen Rodgers. Or you can use a Q.
Oh.
Because he's bringing out some
That's a good one.
Karen with a Q?
Karen with a Q.
Karen with a Q. Yeah,
Karen with a Q.
He's off the rails. I'm not a happy Packer fan. And I really hope our second guy does really well today.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm rooting for him.
I hope
Happy
Jordan
birthday to
Love
your
lights it
son,
up.
Nancy. Happy birthday to your son.
There you go, Chris. Yep. Aaron Rodgers. There.
Aaron Rodgers.
You know, he did his own investigation.
Well, his doctor's Joe Rogan, right?
Right. Dr. Joe Rogan.
Dr. Joe Rogan.
A smart guy.
I don't know. It's all
talk.
very strange.
So love and light to everyone. Thank you so much for joining. And have a lovely Sunday. Blessings to all. And if you're not busy, join Debbie.
See you in